Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about jewelry that I absolutely love, and I feel like each of these pieces, they kind of pull an outfit together really well for me. It's the pieces that I always go for. It's not all of my jewelry, but it is at the moment and for quite a while, the pieces that really pull an outfit together for me and I can rely on. So I don't really have to think about it when I'm reaching for these. Excuse the sun. It is right in my face right now, but I think it gives a nice effect. So anyway, this look is actually on my channel and it's coming up soon, so stay tuned. This look is going to be there soon on this channel. So I want to go through all these bits, and I've done like little videos where you can see close up what they look like, but I will be trying them on as I'm going along. So these are my new favorites and I absolutely love them, and I have been wearing these a lot and they're such good quality. So these are my Heaven Mayhem, I think they're called Rowan studs. I mean, how stunning are these, right? I love these. These are like, they're a pair that I'm always reaching for. I absolutely love them. But I'm going to give you a close up to them so you can see what they look like. But it has this like, I would say, let me take this off so I can have a proper look. It's like a dark chocolate brown in the middle, and they are really good quality. So if you are looking for a pair of earrings like these, because these are really on trend at the moment, or they have been for quite a while, I would 100% recommend them. They're very good quality. They're not flimsy at all. I've even dropped it before and they've stayed put. So those are earrings that I absolutely love and I would highly recommend. Everything is listed in my description, so you can just head on over down at the bottom and you can click on the links and it will take you straight to it. Now, something else that I am absolutely loving at the moment is a brand called Sami Jewels, and I've actually got a discount code I think for you, so it will be in my description if there is one. But I've got quite a few pieces from them recently and I am so obsessed because it's really affordable, but the actual quality is really good, and I haven't had them long enough to tell, you know, if there's any kind of like fading or anything, you know, like that, but they seem way better quality than a lot of the stuff that I've had, which isn't that expensive, just because I tend to have like a mix of kind of just a mix of different prices when it comes to jewelry. I've got my like super expensive stuff, which, you know, I just think there's no point. Well, maybe I will go through that at some point. You could let me know in the comments if you want to see that stuff. But this stuff is like the stuff that I don't like spending a lot of money on. Like Sami Jewels is something I feel like is not expensive, but it's good quality and it looks really good if you just pick it up and go out. Like, it's not like anything that anyone's going to look at and be like, oh my god, that looks really cheap. But I got some really good hoops from there. I actually got 3 pairs from them. These are like medium-sized hoops and I actually really like them. And these are also like, this is a lot of what you probably see me wearing in my videos. You know, on my other channel where I'm doing my tutorials, you probably see me wearing these over on that channel as well, because I get a lot of questions about the jewelry that I wear, and I really do love this size hoop because I love my big hoops. I've always been a big hoop wearer, like I absolutely love them, and I also love my like kind of medium-sized chunky hoops, but I'm really loving these because it's when you don't want the big hoops and they're like knocking about on your shoulders and like, you know, getting like kind of tied, like twisted in your hair. But these are like a really good size. I feel like it's just super easy to wear. They also like lock in really well, so you don't ever have to worry about them coming off. So I actually got these in gold and I got them in silver, and I also got them in rose gold, which were really, really nice as well. And I love these in silver. They're just so, they're so nice when you want to wear all silver. So those hoops are from Sami Jewels. Another couple of bits that I got from Sami Jewels are these rings, which I love. They're so pretty. So I like stacking these. I got 2 of these because I actually really love stacking them. That's what they look like when you stack them. And it's like this kind of dome gold ring with stars all over it in like little crystals. And they have them in silver as well. I didn't get the silver, I've only got the gold. But they're really, really nice. Like, I love wearing rings and stuff when I'm putting my makeup on, you know, like when I'm filming. I just think it looks good. But yeah, that's another kind of bit. And also it does come in a really nice kind of package. I keep these boxes that it comes in because they're really easy to travel with. Something else that I really loved from them, and I thought these were so cute. So I don't usually go for such small earrings, but I have to say they're really nice when you don't want anything that's kind of like over the top. But these are really cute. They're tiny, tiny chunky hoops. Tiny chunky hoops. So stunning. They're so pretty and they just lock into place, so it's really easy to put on. So those are my other pair of earrings that I got from Sami Jewels. The other stuff I got is just like a few other rings and bits, but I don't want to show them because I don't wear them as much as I wear this stuff. So I just wanted to pick out the things I really love. I can't pronounce this brand that I'm about to show you, but it is such a cool brand and they are a little bit more expensive. I think Sami Jewels is probably the cheapest here. And then I think you've got Heaven Mayhem, and then you've got this one and the next one I'm going to show you. But this, I can't pronounce the brand, but I'm going to put it on the screen. But this is one of my favourite rings ever. And I've had so many people comment on this ring. I get so many compliments on this. And I love the fact that you can tighten it very easily. So it's not something that, you know, I always get stuck buying rings online because I never know my size properly. But this is a really nice one and they do different stones. They have like this amethyst stone that they do, and it's, I think this is jade, but they're really, really pretty and they do some of the most stunning jewelry. If you want pieces where people are going to ask you where you got them from, that's definitely a brand I would go for. Then the next brand, which I am currently obsessed with, is Jenny Bird. And it's the first time that I've got any jewelry from Jenny Bird. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it is well worth it. And you can 100% see the difference between this and anything else. So these are my new favorites. Right, let me show you these. And they've got the little engraving on it as well, JB. I cannot get over. I thought I had seen it all when it comes to like chunky earrings, because chunky hoops are my all-time favorite. But after I saw these, I was like, this is on a whole new level of chunky earring. And I love it. It's so nice, right? They're so pretty. They're just the right size. And I always get people asking me where these are from, and they're such good quality, by the way. And do you ever get that annoying thing where sometimes earrings just don't stay on? Like, you know, I've had it before where you're walking around and then one earring drops and it's so embarrassing. But these chunky earrings are some of my favorite chunky earrings now. They were my favorites used to be my COS chunky earrings because they're actually not that expensive compared to like, say, Jenny Bird. But they do kind of like with COS jewelry, you know, at the end of the day, it's not real gold either. So it doesn't matter where you get it from. It's, you know, there's going to be a bit of wear and tear, but there's still a difference in how quickly, say, a cheap brand would kind of like tarnish, is that the word? Compared to like something like Jenny Bird, there's going to be a difference. Like Jenny Bird products are expensive for a reason because it is good quality and you're not going to deal with that tarnishing. But with COS, I have noticed that it's faded a bit on certain areas, so that's a bit annoying. But they used to be my favorite chunky earrings and these are now my favorite chunky earrings. So yeah, my next product that I got from them is so cute. This is my heart. I don't know, there's a name for this, but I don't know what it is. Okay, let me just put this on. How nice is this? I have to like get up a little bit so you guys can really see. How cute is that? Right? It's so nice. I think I'm going to put it close up anyway on the screen, but I just wanted you to see what it looks like on. It's honestly so nice. And basically it's on a rope, like a really nice, very good quality kind of like beige rope. So you can actually change that if you wanted to, if you have something else. They almost look like a pair of shoelaces, but not, if that makes sense. So you can actually double the knot up if you want to make it shorter. And I love that, but it's one of those pieces that this is what I mean. Jenny Bird are going to give you pieces that you genuinely feel like people are going to ask you where it's from. So, and it's also the kind of like jewelry I feel like you remember where you got it from, because I don't know about you, but I wear a lot of jewelry, and sometimes like when I get it from a cheaper brand, I never remember where I've got it from. And if someone asks me, I'm always kind of like, oh God, I don't know, I can't remember. But with this kind of stuff, I feel like with Jenny Bird, I feel like you're just going to remember because it's such special, like the very, very special pieces. Even that other ring, I have to figure out how to say that brand, because if someone asks me, I'm not gonna have a clue. The ones that I would say that I always remember is Jenny Bird, and yeah, I can't pronounce it. I don't know, how would you say that? How would you say this brand? I obviously put it on the screen, but I don't know how you pronounce it. And Heaven Mayhem. Is it Heaven Mayhem or Mayhem Heaven? Heaven Mayhem sounds about right. But yeah, I remember those ones because they're like special pieces for me. But let me know if you do want to kind of see any other jewelry like that I have. You know, I'm very conscious of the fact that, you know, I want to show you things that I feel like could be accessible to most people. So I don't want to kind of like show you stuff and be like, oh, go out and buy this Fendi ring, because it's not everyone is going to be able to, you know, afford that. So I'm well aware of that, and that's why I don't show that kind of level stuff. But if you want to see it, I can always do it for you. But I really wanted to share this because I do really love the packaging as well that Jenny Bird comes in. It's just really kind of very rustic and I like it. So I wanted to share that jewelry because it's, you know, it's something that I get a lot of questions about. I always get comments on like, where are your earrings from? Where's your necklace from? Where are your rings from? And I thought, why not go through the main ones that I'm always wearing so that you guys can like see if you want to get it. And obviously I did mention there may be a couple of discount codes in there in my description. So make sure you grab that as well so you don't miss out on a little cheeky discount. I am going to head off because I cannot see a thing now. This is the sun. We're coming up to sunset and it is really hot as well. So I'm like, this camera's going to probably die from overheating. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it has been informative. Don't forget everything's in the description. Like this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell button because it means you won't miss my next one. And I'll see you on the next video.